Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, we have our NBA Finals predictions, Heat and Nuggets. We're going to give you guys all 7 games. If I'm going to predict all of my games here, tell you guys my prediction for who's going to win the NBA Finals. But before we get to that, I just want to say thank you for the support on the Florida Panthers playoff hype video. It did really well right now. It's got like 350 views and a couple of really nice comments. So thank you guys for being so kind on that video. And then I am currently working on a Miami Heat um, playoff hype finals hype video, and I'm also working on a Denver Nuggets one. I will also be doing a Golden Knights one. So I'm going to be very busy over the next couple days. But I like kind of making these kinds of videos for you guys. Really well edited. They do take a lot of time, but I really enjoy making them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. So, yeah, let's get to our prediction. Game 1, Heat won in 7. They beat my Celtics in 7 games with a great performance in Boston in Game 7. And the Nuggets swept the Lakers in 4 games. So how the teams got here, the Heat obviously won in 7. They were up 3-0. They lost 3 in a row to the Celtics, and they were able to capture Game 7 thanks to great performances by Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin has been unreal. He's shooting 56.6% from the field, 43.8% from 3. It feels like he's shooting like 50% from 3. We just got word earlier, Tyler Hero is out for game number 1, which, I'm sure he'll be back for game 2, but he is still out as of now. So that does hurt the Heat a little bit because he's a really good scorer. But, they've been without him all playoffs, and they've got to the finals. So just imagine when they get Tyler Hero back. The undrafted players is the story for the Heat. Jimmy Butler's obviously been incredible. Adebayo's been decent. But, it's been these undrafted players. Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Strus, Duncan Robinson. They've all been really good from 3, especially in the playoffs. And, yeah, it's going to be a tough series here. This is going to be a really good, exciting NBA Finals. Some people kind of have mixed feelings about it. Some people think it'll be exciting NBA Finals. Some people don't. I think it's really going to be a good one. You got kind of an underdog in the Heat. Actually, not kind of. A underdog in the Heat because they're in the 8th seed. They were 41-41 in the regular season. They had the 30th in offense and points scored. They lost their first play-in game, but ever since, they have just been on fire, taking down the Bucks in 5 games, taking down the Knicks in 6 games, taking down the Celtics in 7 games to make it here. As for the Nuggets, they've had a really dominant run. Obviously, the Heat have too. They just swept the Lakers in 4 games. They're getting a lot of different contributors, just like the Heat. Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon, Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Jokic. They've all been really good in the playoffs so far. And like I said, just Jokic has been unreal. He's averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, 29.9 points a game, so basically 30 points a game, 13.3 rebounds a game, 10.3 assists. He's averaging a triple-double. His defense is not amazing, but he's been really, really dominant so far in the playoffs. And I assumed they would beat the Lakers. I did not think it would be a sweep. They showed really how good of a team they could be in that series. Aaron Gordon was pretty good in that series as well. Jamal Murray was really good in that series. They had the one game with 30 first-half points. And then guys like Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown, contributing too, and Porter Jr. as well. And as for them, they, like I said, pretty dominant run for the Nuggets so far this playoffs. you know, they beat the Suns in, what was it, 6 games? I believe so, yes, 6 games. And then they beat Minnesota in 5 games. So, pretty good run. And then the Lakers in 4. So it's been a good run here for the Denver Nuggets. Very good at home as well. I want to actually check their record at home real quick. They haven't lost a game at home yet. Wow. They have not lost a single game at home this entire playoffs. That's crazy. And they're good on the road. Pretty good on the road in the playoffs as well. I don't know, man. Denver's tough. Like I said, this is going to be a super exciting finals. Now we get to the games. Game 1. I think Denver's crowd is hyped. They've been real hyped. This is their first time going to the finals in franchise history. I actually thought they did make a finals once, but I guess not. This is their first finals in NBA history. So it would be cool to see the Heat win too, because they're an underdog. But it would be cool to see the Nuggets win, because this will be their first ever NBA championship. And yeah, so game 1 you got in Denver, but I'm going with the Heat for game 1. I just think they ride the momentum, and I just think they're on fire right now. I can tell you that as a Celtics fan, they're on fire. Like I said, Caleb Martin has been unreal. I mean, he's only shooting 60% from the field in the playoffs in 18 games. That's absurd. I mean, that's crazy. Butler's been so clutch. I think this series actually could fall in the hand. This could fall on Bam Adebayo. He struggled in the Celtics series. I could definitely tell he struggled, but he's got the ability to really have a breakout series here. I think he's kind of the X factor for the Heat. Obviously, it's like just getting the depth scoring like they have been for the Heat with guys like Martin, Vincent, Strus, Robinson, even Kyle Lowry contributing. Maybe getting a guy like Hayward Highsmith, maybe getting him some more minutes per game, because he's pretty solid in the Celtics series. But overall, like I'm saying, I think Adebayo could be really huge in the series. If he can one-on-one guard Jokic, if he can, maybe not stop him completely, but if he can kind of limit Jokic a little bit this series, because Jokic is averaging 30 points a game right now. So if he can kind of limit Jokic and a little more this series. But yeah, I have the Heat winning game 1. I'm not going to give you guys a score or anything, because it's kind of tough to predict the score. But I have the Heat in game 1. Like I said, Denver is negative 8.5 favored. And yes, I understand why. They're the 1 seed to the 8. But I think just the rolling momentum for the Heat, I think it's going to be a close win. I'll say like a 5-point game. And then game 2, this one's easy for me. I'm going with Denver. Like I said, they're at home. They haven't lost a single game at home. Yes, I said they lose the first game, but they're going to rebound, and they're going to win by 20 points. Yep, they're going to lose the first game by 5, maybe like 3 points. They're going to win this one by 20 and send the series back to Miami 1-1. It's going to be a triple-double for Jokic. It's going to be 30 points, maybe 25 points for Jamal Murray, and they're going to get a lot of contributors from different members of the team here. I just think game 2, especially if the Nuggets are down 1-0, they will come out swinging and trying to win this game. And if they win game 1, it'll be a real close game too. But I got the series heading to Miami for game 3, with the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat tied at this point. Game 3, man, this is tough to think. Heat's crowd's been good. The Heat have been really pretty solid at home. Besides the Celtics series, they did lose 2 at home, but other than that, they've been real solid at home. And I'm going to go with the Nuggets taking game 3 here. I think they rebound and win another one in Miami here to regain the series lead. Take the series lead 2-1. I think it'll be another close game. A lot of these are going to be close games. But I got the Nuggets in game number 3. Sorry, have I been clicking all that? Yeah. Let's see. I picked. Yeah, okay. Game number 4 here. And you can see the times at the top for the games. Game number 4 here should be an interesting one here in Miami. Heat are down by 4, and this is going to be a clutch performance from Jimmy Butler. He will have 30 plus, and it'll be a Miami Heat win. It'll be a close game, but it'll be a Miami Heat win. I'm calling a huge fourth quarter from Jimmy Butler. I'm calling it. And I think the Heat will take game 4, head back to Denver, tied at 2. As for game 5, like I said, Denver, we just saw a little bit ago, they hadn't lost one at home. And although I did predict them to lose game 1 at home, Denver's going to take game 5 at home and push the series to 6 games up 3-2. I just think Denver takes this one at home. Okay. Game number 6. Do the Heat extend the series? It's really tough here. Something's telling me to pick the Heat. I think the Heat will come out on fire to start this game. Man, I don't really want to pick the Nuggets, but do I have to? You know what? I'm going to go with the Heat, taking it and pushing it to a game number 7. And here's the thing. I think this is going to go into overtime. Haven't had many playoff games in overtime, obviously. But I think it's going to go in overtime, and it's going to be another pretty clutch performance from Jimmy Butler. I think the Heat will sneak out a win in overtime in game number 6 to push the series to 7. And then we'll have game number 7 here in Denver. What a game it'll be. It'll be close. It'll be down to the wire pretty much. And I just think the Nuggets come out on top. No disrespect to the Heat. Their run has been remarkable as an 8 seed. They've done so much in the playoffs, beating the Bucks in 5, beating the Knicks in 6, beating the Celtics in 7. But I just think the Nuggets are going to take this one. I don't know what it is. I just think it's going to be tough to stop Jokic. I think they're going to have to double him a lot. And then, if they double him, that might leave some open threes open for guys like Murray and Porter. Like, you can't really do that. So I think the Nuggets will win. I just think it's going to be tough. Bam Adebayo is a great defender, though. But we'll see. It's really tough to tell, like, how it's going to go, like how they're going to stop Jokic yet. And I think the Nuggets will take it. They'll win by about 4, 6 points, maybe. They'll win by 6. But yeah, that's going to do it. I think the Denver Nuggets will win their first NBA championship, and it'll be in 7 games against the Miami Heat. Good luck to both of your teams, Nuggets fans and Heat fans. And that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.